My love, you are my dua, my whispered prayer, rising from the quiet corners of my chest in the last third of the night, when the world is asleep and only hearts are awake. You are the name my lips form. Before any other word, the light that appears behind my closed eyes, when I lift my hands to the sky and ask for mercy, for kindness, for forever. My love, you are my dua, not the kind spoken loudly in crowds, but the secret one, the trembling one, the one I hide between tears, so only the heavens can hear. When I say your name, it feels like rain touching dry earth, like a thirsty soul finding water, like a lonely traveler seeing home. After miles of dust and doubt, you are my answered prayer. Even before I knew what I was asking for, you came into my life like a sunrise after endless gray, soft but certain, gentle but unstoppable. Before you, I thought love was just a word people carved into trees or scribbled into poems. They hoped someone would understand. But then you arrived, and suddenly love had a pulse, a heartbeat, a warmth I could rest my forehead against. My love, you are my dua. In sujood, when my forehead touches the ground and my soul feels closest to the Creator, in that sacred moment, when everything else disappears, you remain, not as a distraction, no, never that, but as gratitude, as a blessing, as proof that kindness still exists. In a world that often forgets how to be gentle, you are the softness in my voice. When I speak of the future, the hope in my eyes, when I think about tomorrow, the courage in my chest, when fear tries to make a home inside me. My love, you are my dua, written in invisible ink, across the pages of my destiny. Every step I take somehow leads closer to you, as if the road itself is in love with your name. If the sky could hear me clearly, it would know that I do not ask for riches. I do not ask for fame. I do not ask for a palace of gold. I ask for you, your laughter in my mornings, your voice in my evenings, your hand in mine. When the world feels too heavy, I ask for a love that grows like a tree planted by faith, roots deep in trust, branches wide with mercy, leaves whispering patience whenever storms try to shake us. My love, you are my dua. In every language my heart speaks. In silence, in sighs, in smiles I cannot hide. You are the reason I believe that some meetings are written long before we are born, that some souls recognize each other like old friends, even if their eyes meet for the first time. When I think of you, I see a horizon painted with promise. I see a home built not with bricks, but with understanding, not with luxury, but with loyalty. I imagine us sitting together after a long day, sharing stories of small victories, laughing at tiny mistakes, finding comfort in the ordinary miracle of simply being side by side. My love, you are my dua. On days when I feel strong, and on nights when I feel fragile, when I am confident, I thank God for you. When I am broken, I ask God to protect you. In both states, you are there, woven into my faith, like a thread that refuses to break. If distance ever stands between us, know that my prayer travels faster than light. It crosses oceans without a passport, climbs mountains without fear, and knocks gently on your heart with the message, you are loved beyond measure. You are my calm in chaos, my shelter in the storm. When doubts whisper lies, your memory speaks truth. When darkness tries to close in, your smile becomes my lantern. My love, you are my dua. Not because I need you to survive, but because life feels incomplete without the beauty you bring to it. You are not just a wish, you are a blessing. Not just a dream, but a destiny unfolding with every shared heartbeat. Sometimes I sit quietly and wonder how I was chosen to feel something so pure, how among billions of stars my heart found yours and said, "This is home." If love were a river, you would be the source. If love were a sky, you would be the sun. If love were a prayer, you would be the Amin that sees it with hope. My love, you are my dua. When I wake before dawn and the air is cool with mercy, in that fragile hour, I ask for your happiness before my own. I ask that your worries be light, that your dreams be bold, that your path be clear, even when the world feels confusing. And if ever you stumble, I pray I am there, not to judge, not to scold, but to hold you steady until your strength returns. Because loving you is not about perfection, it is about patience. It is about choosing each other again and again, even when the days are ordinary and the nights are long. My love, you are my dua. For a lifetime of shared sunsets, for whispered secrets under blankets, for inside jokes no one else understands, for forgiveness that comes easily, and anger that never stays long. You are my hope, that love can be soft and strong at once, that two imperfect souls can build something sacred simply by refusing to give up. When I imagine thus,